We're larger than Malaysia, almost as big as Asia. We're bigger than Australia, and it's a continent. So big we seldom bother to go see one another, but we often go to other countries for vacations.
G'day viewers. So welcome to Saskatoon part 3. So by the time we get to the third bout, this time moving on to longswords, I was utterly rooted. I was exhausted, and my body had gone from just sucking all the blood into the core into generating vast amounts of heat. It was very, very strange. So even though it's -10, I was hot, I was sweating, I was breathing out steam. My glasses were fogging up inside my mask, and that never happens inside that mask. So I was having a really extreme physiological reaction to the cold. Kelly, who I might point out is, lives there and is thus accustomed to such conditions, was fine. Okay, it was only me, so not accustomed to such conditions at all. So let's see how the longsword goes.
Feel my hand.
Oh, nice to go.
Yes! Go on, let's take one.
Shit. Nice to go.
Good eat.
Your initial strike.
Yeah. I'm starting to fog up. Just. Oh, one more, then I'm done.
Okay.
So, by the end of that fight, I was barely conscious. I had no blood left in my brain at all. My limbs were numb, and yet I was just radiating this vast amount of heat. And when we went home, I was so hot that I didn't want to go in the house. I actually had to do the thing where you take your shirt off and stand outside in the -10, radiating heat for about 10 or 15 minutes before I'd cooled down to the point where I wanted to go in. So a very interesting reaction. So fighting in the snow, the physical environment did make an enormous difference, but not the way I thought it was. Nothing to do with the footwork, everything to do with coping with this extreme cold. Also, I feel this explains something about the Canadian diet, which, as far as I can tell, consists of deep-fried pickles, bacon and maple syrup, obviously, pierogies. So, look, Canadians, I found pierogies. And, of course, craft dinner. And check this out. We have it. Ha! Not only that, we even have deluxe craft dinner. I think the difference is that this might have actual cheese in it as opposed to whatever the hell that stuff is. So we are set to do a Canadian style feast on Canada Day. So there you are. So that was my visit to Saskatoon.